Good evening, Jacqueline. Happy Monday. Hi, Nancy from California. Hi, Coconut Lady. I'm tired today. I returned back to work. So I was up early. Hi, Stephanie. And ready for work, unfortunately. So I didn't see if anyone had posted any topics for me to talk about. I have some topics of my own that I wanted to discuss from this past weekend. Let's see if I have anyone in the. Hmm. I'm so sorry I keep yawning, guys. I am so tired. You are so right. You are absolutely right. Working and trying to run a business is definitely very tiring. Okay. Very taxing on the body for sure. So it is now 8:30. Yeah, me too. I have a full-time job and I run my business part-time. And so, I always forget to put the headsets on. You guys can hear me? Okay, there we go. Um, yeah, I have a full-time job too, and then I run my notary business part-time. So it's very tiring. And today, when I got back to work, I learned that they want us to start doing training on another state effective tomorrow. And I just got back from vacation. Sheesh. So demanding, right? Hi, Monica from Orlando. All right, guys. So this past weekend, I don't know if you saw the pictures, but our notary event was on Sunday. It was yesterday. Yeah, it was yesterday. I drove 2 hours and 13 minutes to meet with you guys who said that you were going to come so that we could meet up and talk and have fun, do a project, eat some snacks, have mimosas. Unfortunately, only two wonderful ladies showed up, so it was just three of us. But we still had a good time. So the reason why I wanted to start the live with that is because I think that I am going to scale back from trying to do the meetups. It's very disheartening trying to put together free events on my dime for you guys. And I'm very generous with giving information and I'm doing a lot of things for free, but it's really not benefiting me because you guys are not showing up. So I think what I'm going to try to do is I'm going to try to limit my meetups to maybe doing it virtual. Okay. Trying to just do the events virtual. I paid money for the event, and for only two people to show up definitely was a slap in the face. So, yeah, I'm not really happy about that. I don't understand how I see other events going on for notaries, and these people are charging you guys hundreds of dollars to come, and you're going. And then I've had a couple of events where they're free and I pay for them. I pay for them. I buy things for you guys. I offer snacks and nobody shows up. It's just it's like wow. And you know, um I was told that, a lot of people really, as much as they say they want to learn and that, they spent so much money getting started into the business and paying for all of these credentials, people really do not value free events. And then more so, people like to go to events where people are um, very well known just to say that they've been there. And that's sad because, the reason why I give the information is because I want you guys to be successful notaries and run successful businesses like me. But I guess that may not be everybody's purpose, you know? And so because of that, I have to scale back because I can't keep giving, giving. I've been doing this for 3 years now, and I've been giving from the beginning. I learned all the information, and I saw how many people were, um, being treated boldly, just because they're learning too. And, I just feel that it goes unappreciated, and I can't make anybody do anything, of course. Um, I definitely don't want my resources to go to waste. So, hi, Jay. Hi. So, like I said, I am going to scale back. So, the first thing I did was I removed my membership from my page. So, let me share my screen. Hi, Tammy. Let's see. I want to share the screen. All right. So, here we go. So remember, and it was just, I believe, last Monday, maybe, or Monday before that, that I shared my page, and I was encouraging you guys to sign up for the membership. But yeah, I'm gonna scale back. I'm gonna scale back in. I am going to use the energy that I have been giving away for free, um, on myself and making my business better, because I feel that I do appreciate my wealth of knowledge, and I'm going to show up for myself every time. So, on my homepage here, you do not see a membership at all. Now, I do have an exclusive mentorship, but I'm going to reserve that mentorship for those people who have taken my general notary course or my Florida state required course. And that mentorship is going to run anywhere from 30 to 90 days, because it really doesn't take that long for you to be mentored, for someone to help you get started and, help you grow and show you the ropes. And then, you're on your own, you know. Because you are taking the course, Tammy, the mentorship is for people who completed the course. So yes, you will have access to that mentorship, and it will be between 30 and 90 days. Okay. Um, yeah, so the mentorship will be for that. If you guys ever need to give me a call, okay, because you want to ask me some questions and you think that it will be best done over the phone, I still offer free 30-minute consults. Doesn't matter how many times you call, but it's going to be 30 minutes. Oh, it's okay, Jacqueline. Oops. What did I do? Oh, I clicked the consult button. Okay. So yeah, so you can always, choose that option, and you can schedule any time that I have available on there. And because I canceled the membership, everyone who was a member, they are still going to remain in the community because we have a little family. We really enjoy talking to each other, and I welcome anyone who wants to be a part of that small community to join. Why not? Um, The, access to the library. Now, those people who have already been members, they will continue to have access to our member library. But those who are not members, you can get access to the library for a fee. And it's a one-time fee, it's not a monthly fee. So you click get access, you pay the one-time fee. I add information to the library frequently, because I'm a big person on doing how-to videos. I do them on YouTube, but sometimes you want to find a how-to video. Sometimes I'll just go ahead and post it in the library. I have sample forms in there, sample closing documents. I also have a whole bunch of business forms because a lot of us who do notary, we do have it set up as a business. So you're going to need some different documents for that. And instead of you going to Google and going through several different sites, I have a bunch of different forms available in the library. So if you're interested, it's there. I will still do the Monday lives so that you can come on here, ask questions. If you want me to show you how to do something, I can share my screen and we can go over it. But I don't want to put my energy where it's not being used. And I know all of you guys can side with me on that. You don't want to put your energies towards something that's not being used, right? I'm going to use my energy for sure. And that's it for that. Um, I still have resources available here. I did not get rid of those. Okay, you can access them at your leisure, but the membership is no more. And then if I do have any events, like I said, I think I'm going to focus on them being virtual. Okay. That way, if nobody signs up, I don't have to get online, But yesterday I drove 2 hours. I drove a little over 2 hours to meet with people. And I am so grateful that I had those two people show up because we had a ball and we learned something. That's the most important thing. We had fun. We learned something. We got a chance to share. And I am so grateful for them showing up. I gave a early Christmas gift to everybody. I don't know if you guys were able to see the pictures in the Facebook group, but it's a snowflake mug, and I has hot chocolate, marshmallows, and a candy cane and stirred up so you can have peppermint hot chocolate. Something that I enjoy doing with my kids, and it was something that I thought would be nice to give away to the people who came. Okay, I'm a thoughtful person. I'm not real big on spending a whole lot of money on things. I think if you put a lot of thought into something, it costs more than money. Okay. So that's what I did. So if I do have any virtual events, remember you can go to my calendar here. Okay. It's under events and you can click and see what other events I have going on. Right now, I don't have anything but Document Assurance Day, and that's not really an event for you guys to come to. It's more of an event for people in the community to come to if they want to have their documents notarized. It's going to be me and a few other notaries sitting there servicing people. Okay. So I'm done sharing that. For those who are still within my community, we have a chat that's available on Zoho Click. So we're going to keep that chat. I'm not going to get rid of that chat. I love talking to you guys. I love hearing about everything that's going on with you guys and your businesses. And I value that community. So I'm not getting rid of that. But I am going to get rid of the Zoho private group. That will be no more. And I will be canceling everybody's um, monthly subscription. It will end December 31st. Okay. So that was that. Now, did you guys get a chance to see my video? I finally put together. Oh, let me stop sharing this. I finally put together my mobile setup. Did you guys see that? Finally, it took me some time. I had to buy individual pieces, at separate times, but I finally got it all together. I got the printer, the inverter, and the battery. My dad put together the slab of wood and, excuse me, drill holes in it so that I could have the rings with the straps to strap everything in place, and it's set. So I can't wait to have the opportunity to use it. It's still in my car. I leave the battery and inverter in there. I take the printer out. Okay, the printer shouldn't be in there getting heat and everything like that. And I did have people ask questions, so I'm going to answer them. What will I do if I need to print out um, a loan package? And I have a single tray printer. Luckily, my single tray printer, it extends to legal. And for those of you who are not familiar, you can use the page separator. What the page separator does is when you get a loan package. Okay, Jacqueline, I did a whole video on it so you guys could see the setup. So if you look at the YouTube channel, you will see, I think I put on there, finally complete my mobile notary setup or something like that. I couldn't wait to do that video so you guys can see because everybody who does the video, they have a hatchback. I haven't seen anyone with a sedan put together a mobile setup, and I have a sedan, which is just a car. So go and check it out. If you guys have a car like I do and you don't have the truck with the hatchback, that's the video for you. Okay. What was I saying? Oh, so yeah, you use the page separator. Okay. What happens is when you download the file, you upload it to the page separator and it's going to separate your loan package into letter and legal pages. You're going to print all the letter first, Then you take out the letter, extend the tray, put the legal paper in, print all the legal pages. Then it gives you a page that shows you how to put the pages back together in order. So if I ever need to print out a loan package while I'm out and not home, I can use the page separators to do that using my single tray printer. I didn't want to put a tall printer in my car because I have a car. Okay, so like my dual tray, let me see if I can turn my computer around. Okay. So this dual tray printer is kind of tall, and I didn't think that it would fit well in my trunk. So that's why I bought a single tray printer. Now, the reason why the mobile setup is because I cannot tell you guys how many times I have been out doing a signing. They've changed the closing disclosure or the settlement statement or some other documents several times and they need me to print it and I'm already there. Now, sometimes my signers will have printers at their house and we can get it printed there. But for those signers who don't have printers at their house, I'm kind of screwed. So having that printer in my car will help me in those instances. Okay. Um, I wanted to see. I didn't finish looking to see. Oh, cost. How much did it cost for me to get all of that? So I tallied up how much each individual thing costs, all the way down to the wood, the bolts, the D rings. I spent a total of $650 for everything. Okay. So that's why I didn't purchase it all at once. Now, some of you may be able to do that. I was not able to do that. So I purchased everything piece by piece. And I've been purchasing, pieces here and there since August. I just kind of um waited and then I wanted to wait till my dad was visiting again because he's the one who's the carpenter. He knows how to do all the woodwork and all that stuff and the drilling and stuff, and I don't know how to do that. So I waited for him to come back. He's been here since November. And so that's when I went ahead and bought the piece of wood. We got it cut to a specific size. He measured my trunk to make sure that the wood piece would fit in. The wood piece fits so snug in my car, it doesn't move at all. And then when I strapped all of those things down, when I'm driving, stopping, turning, it does not move. So it's a perfect setup. Definitely go and watch the video if you're interested. Now, let's see. Oh, I don't have any questions today. Did you guys have any questions for me? Did you have any topics that you wanted me to discuss? Did you guys see our boards? Our boards turned out really good. I really love how my board looks in my office. I'm not downstairs in my office right now, but our boards look and I think I post a picture in the YouTube community where you can post, but here is our boards. Like, let me see if you guys can see them. You can't really see them that well. But that was our boards. Oh gosh. Can't really see it. But we had so much fun. What I will tell you is you don't realize, oh swine, good. You don't realize how important it is to put yourself in a room with people with like minds, like interests. Okay. When I tell you the energy that fills that room when you do that is amazing. No, Tammy. So I did that because I was off on I was on vacation for the week. So I probably won't be able to do that because I'm back to work now. And this week, my boss informed me today that there's going to be a training because I'm going to be supporting an additional state. I support one state now, and now I'm going to be supporting an additional state, and I'm going to be the backup to one of my coworkers. So when I tell you guys, I turned down so many signings today. So many signings. Had to turn them down. And I was so mad. I was so freaking mad. I had 3 signings come through just on this one cell phone number. Okay. And then I had 2. So that's 5. I had to keep pressing decline. Let me see if I see any more. I got emails. Some of them come through text, some come through email. No, I'm not, Swan. That's the messed up part. That's the messed up part. But when you work for someone else, unfortunately, you have to go with the flow, you know? Um, oh, so I was going through my books because I started getting checks that for orders that I did last month. Okay, because that's what happens, when you get some signing services pay you anywhere from 14 days to 60 days. All right. The only one so far that pays every 45 to 60 days is Unlimited Ink. And I like working for Unlimited Ink. It's just that, you know, that's just how their pay is. That's all I can say. I like working for them. I've never had to worry about getting paid. I just hate how long I have to wait to get paid. But in any event, I do have signing services that pay um, in 14 days, and I have some that pay in 30 days, and I'm fine with that. So some of the checks started rolling in because remember, I was doing at least two signings a day. Okay. So I've already received four checks. I deposited two. And then I have two that are sitting here, and I'm not going to keep driving back and forth. For some reason, my mobile deposit, yeah, Tammy, it is, and it sucks, but what can you do? Um, I don't want to keep driving back and forth to the bank, so I'm just going to wait until Friday. I got some more checks that's supposed to be coming, and then I'll just go back there. I'd be glad when they get it together because before I was able to, do the mobile deposit from the app and just deposit all my checks and be done. But for some reason, every time I try to do it, it says image quality not acceptable. Get down. Image quality not acceptable. I'm like, what? And then I take it to the bank and they just deposit. I'm like, I don't want to drive here. I don't live close to my credit union for my job, for my business. So yeah, be glad when they fix that. So yeah, checks have started rolling in and it feels good if you have consistent work. Okay. Last month I did a signing every day except for it was 1 week where I didn't take anything and it was because of work. Of course, whenever I have to skip out on my notary, it's because of work. But I have done 1 to 2 signings every day, not skipped. So I'm going to be having checks coming in almost every day, right? Or sometimes twice a day. So that's the beauty of not having any gaps. If you work every day, you're going to get checks every day the following month. And so that will just keep continuing. Hi, Ayana. That will just keep continuing as long as you keep up that momentum. And I'm so mad because I wanted to accept these signings that came today because not only were some of the signings were for today, but some were for tomorrow or the next day. And I'm going to be starting training tomorrow because we're going to start supporting the additional state on Monday. So my whole week is screwed. My whole week is freaking screwed. And I'm so upset about it. I'm so upset about it. But it is what it is. It's like, what can I say? What can I say? So on the flip side, though, I got a call today from one of the attorneys that I work for, and she is just such a breath of fresh air. I love her. I met her through someone that I met at a networking event. So I wanted to make mention of that for you guys because just because you meet a person at a networking event doesn't mean that you're going to work with them. That guy that I met at the networking event, I've never worked with him, but he met me and I invited him to go sit down and eat. I'm like, let's go do something. Or did he invite me first? I think he invited me first, or maybe I mentioned it. But in any event, we met at like a nice cafe and we sat and we talked. We had hot chocolate. It was so fun. It was a place I'd never been to. It was really nice too. Um, it was a nice little, rugged place. It was just really nice, and they had really good hot chocolate. So we met, we sat down, and we talked. Yes, Swan, absolutely. And I met him last year. I didn't meet him this year. I met him last year. So last year we met at a networking event, and then we, sat down afterwards. It wasn't directly afterwards, but in any event, when you need to follow up with these people when you meet them at the networking event, because you don't know what's going to come out of that meeting. Okay. And sometimes it's better to meet them afterwards because it's not so loud. When you go to networking events, sometimes it's just loud. So you're yelling at each other. There's so much going on, there's so much distraction. So when you follow up with them, meet with them, okay? Follow up by email and see who would be interested with sitting with you one on one to talk. Like, I just want to talk. I just want to get to know more about what you do. And I want to tell you a little bit more about what I do. And maybe me and you have some people in our network that we can refer to each other. All right. So that's the goal. So me and him, we sat down, we met, and we talked. Okay. We talked about some personal stuff. We talked about work, what we do. How did we get into what we do? That's the most interesting story. Learning, why did a person get into what they do? Okay. I tell you, the stories I hear are like, what? Are you serious? So that's always a good topic of discussion. Okay. How did you get into this? Like, what motivated you to do it? What happened or whatever. So he told me that he had a couple of attorneys that was looking to move their business to at least 80% virtual, and that me being an online notary would be very beneficial for them, and he would like to introduce me to them. And I said, cool. He told me he was looking for someone who could translate, who was a language translator or a document translator. And I have a person that I go through for that, for document translation. So I refer her to him. He referred me to the two attorneys. He emailed them and CC'd me and introduced me. And it was a really awesome introduction. And so they reached out to me. And so I invited them to lunch. And I met with both of them. One of the guys was he is vegan or vegetarian, whatever. And so we met at a vegetarian restaurant. It was my first time going. It was awesome. He paid for everything. That was nice. But I got a chance to taste some different type of foods that I never tasted before. It was really good. And we talked about family, and we talked about, like I said, how did you get into what it is you're doing? And then we talked about how I got into what I do. And then the rest is history. Whenever he needs somebody, I did a mobile notary for him before. I've done a couple of online notaries for him before, but he doesn't really use me a whole lot. So the next attorney, me and her went and we met and eat. Yeah, it was a man. The next attorney is a woman. Me and her sat down and ate. And so we had a really good conversation. She actually had to go see a client afterwards. So it wasn't as long as my lunch with the guy attorney, but it was still beneficial. We talked a lot. I learned about where she's from and her family and how she got into what she do. And, she asked me about what I do and how I do it and everything. And so she uses me quite frequently, actually. And so she called me today and we had a good conversation. She wants to meet out for lunch again because she said the last time, um, she was like, the last time it was rushed. Hi, Reggie. So she would like to have lunch with me again. And she would also like for me to present to her office staff what it is I do so that she can make sure that her cases are closed in a timely fashion, because the one thing that holds up her cases being closed is documents needing to be notarized. You know? So I wanted to share that story with you guys because you do not know how important it is for you to get out from behind your computer and network. Like I said, the people that you meet at these networking events, you may not necessarily ever talk to them again or work with them, but they have access to a network of people who are looking for people like you. And all you have to do is get out there and talk, meet people. I have two events that I'm going to this month. One is a title company's Christmas party, and another one is a real estate office slash broker office vision board party. So I'll make sure I share pictures with you guys. And I'm so looking forward to making some new relationships and networking and having some fun on top of that. Because what we don't realize, and this is what I was trying to do yesterday, you can't just work, work, work all the time. Sometimes you need a chance to just be yourself, have fun, let go. And that's what yesterday was about. Yesterday was the last meetup of the year. And I didn't want to go in being just all about business. I wanted us to have fun and let go, and just have a positive experience because from the young ladies that I talk to, they're in the same situation as me. We work from home. Hi, Terry. I work from home. I get very little adult interaction unless I'm on the phone with my friends, and they don't live close to me. My husband works outside the home. So being able to go and meet with people who have like mind, like interest, positive energy, I can't tell you guys how great that was for my soul. And sometimes our soul needs it, but people don't come. And that's what makes me have to say, maybe I can't do that. Maybe I can't do that. Maybe I can't share with people in a physical space. Maybe I have to do digital. I'm going to try digital. The next event that I'm trying to put together is an event where I'm going to have a marketing specialist tell us how to market our business because I do good for marketing, but I could always do better. Because one thing I'll tell you guys, I never claim to know everything. I don't. Okay. I do what works for me first and foremost, and I can always learn more. Even if I know how to do something, I want you to tell me how to do it because you may be doing something different that I'm not doing that I could probably do, you know? So, yeah, CJ, exactly. Me too. I came home and immediately implemented what I learned yesterday. Immediately. Okay. I was so excited. I couldn't wait. So, yeah, that's probably what I'm going to do. The marketing specialist is not free. She's not. She quoted me $1,200. I will not be paying $1,200. I will be charging people who want to attend the money to help pay for her. I will pay for myself, So I was thinking if I could get 12 people who are serious about growing their business and learning how to market efficiently, you're more than welcome to come. Okay. But the money's going to be due up front because in order for me to lock in a date, I have to pay her up front. And I refuse to lose out on money like I did yesterday. Okay. I can't afford to pay $1,200 and nobody shows up. No, I'm not. It'll probably, like I said, it'll probably be $100 per person. I have my $100 right now and I could pay. So whoever is interested in seriously marketing their business, I'm sorry, whoever can stand to get more business through marketing, then you will be the person who should attend because I want to learn from a marketing specialist how I can do better in my marketing for my notary business. Okay, Stephanie, I got one person, so that's two of us. There's $200 right there. Who else is interested in growing their business with this lady? Because like I said, I don't have $1,200. Okay. The money I paid yesterday, I'm out of it. I don't get that money back. Two people showed up. Two. And I don't get that money back. Okay, I got three. I got Jay. So you guys just let me know. I'm probably not going to do it until after January. And that's because obviously the holidays are coming up. And then I have my document assurance day event in January, and I have to pay for the marketing for that. I'm paying for radio ads, flyers, and social media ads. So that's going to be a lot of money. And then I got to pay for the actual space, which is a lot of money. So I'm not going to be doing that in December or January. But I was thinking about February, March. Okay. And she is open to doing it digitally. Now, I did want to do it in person because she does a hands on training that I would like. I would like hands on. But yes, Jacqueline, I'm trying to do it virtually. If I can get enough people to do it virtually, then I'll definitely host it virtually because the lady said that she is open to it, you know. But I only want people who are serious. Like, I don't want people who just don't mind spending money. I don't want you to come to this event and not use what this lady is teaching you. Okay. So please, if you are not serious, I don't want you wasting your money on me. You can go waste your money on those other people having those notary meetups, but I only want people who are serious to come and learn this information so that you can be successful, because I want you to come back and say, "Girl, I implemented everything that lady said and my business is booming." That's what I want to hear. I don't want you to learn the information and then you're just sitting at home with it, holding on to it for dear life and not using it, because this is a waste. And I don't like wasting money. I'm equally upset about the money I wasted yesterday. Okay, but I keep trying to think positive about it because I met two wonderful people and we had such a great time that I think the experience outweighs the amount of money that I spent. So, yes, it is, Swan. But, it's my fault because I am very giving. If any of you guys have been following me for a while, you just know that I am a giving person. When I watch some of these videos and I see these people talking to you and then they're telling you to join their group, it's $500, and I see y'all join it. It just crushes my heart because I'm like, why are you doing you why? Like, are you honestly seeing a return on investment on that? Or are you guys just doing it just to say that you did it? Because all you're doing is adding to their bottom line. With everything slowing down for some people, people are adding these mentorships and all these courses, and they're charging y'all hundreds of dollars. And you guys are jumping on board and you're doing it. Every little thing you see that's for sale, you're doing it. And it's not increasing your business, it's not increasing your revenue. And I honestly don't know why you guys are doing it, but some people do it, like I was told, for the clout, which I think is terrible. And some people just do it just because they have the money to waste. The reason why I've always tried to keep things affordable and for free is because I know how much money I put into getting started. And I know that you guys have put a lot of money into getting started. So you don't have it, especially if you're not getting the business right now. You don't have $500 to invest in somebody's blueprint or course. $500? And then I paid all this money for an event and all you had to pay was 30 or $40 for your own project. That money didn't go to me. That money went to the lady who was helping us build the project. I made no money off of my event yesterday. No money. You guys are not my bottom line. And that just that falls on deaf ears. And I sit back and I've stopped commenting on social media. I see all of the events coming up and I hear the chatter. I hear the people saying, business is slow, so I'm about to have an event and I'm about to charge all these notaries $200. And y'all falling for it. I don't know. And I've just always been like, I'm not going to do that. And it's like, well, maybe I should. But then I'm like, see, I can't do that. My soul wouldn't allow me to. So instead, I just won't do events. It's like, I just won't. I'll just do what I'm doing now. I'll go live and talk to you guys. You guys can ask me questions. I can share my screen and show you guys stuff. You guys can join our wonderful chat community. That's free as well. Um, The library is no longer free. I put information in there, and even that is not a lie. It's not $500. It's not $100. It's not even $50, and it probably should be, but it's just not. So I mean, I am a glutton for punishment. What can I say? But I try my best to be resourceful and be supportive because I didn't have that when I started. And so I created the space for you guys so that I could be supportive, I could be resourceful for you. And if you did have questions about anything that I am not familiar with, I have no problem with brainstorming with you and figuring it out. because I just think that we all can support each other and learn from each other. Okay. No matter how long you've been doing this, you could always stand to learn something new. So that's all I had for tonight. That's all I had. I hope nobody feels bad. I wasn't picking on you guys or anything, but I am just up to here with yeah, I'm kind of fed up. Yeah, I know. Thank you guys for the ones who do appreciate me. Ayana, I know. You and Nicole tell me that all the time. Like, you just do too much for free. I don't understand. I know. I know. But did you guys have any questions about notary, about business, about anything that you learned new that you want to share? I would love to hear it. Oh, well, Stephanie, it's a learning experience. You know, I hope that I've learned enough from this past event to not fall victim to it again. I wish you were too, Swan. Thank you, Nicole. I really appreciate that, guys. I really do, honestly. All right. Well, if you guys don't have anything to talk about, I'm about to get in the shower and go to bed. I am tired. I had to take a nap before I got on here. I was tired. So, you guys have a wonderful night. If you have any questions, you can definitely drop some comments and I will respond. If you're part of our Facebook group, you can comment there too and I'll respond. Other than that, I will see you guys next Monday. And let me see what's Saturday because we got to do another book review, right? Let me see what my calendar is looking like. Oh, I don't think I'll be able to do it. I have a nail appointment, I have a hair appointment, and I have an event, don't I? I have the Christmas party on Friday, and Saturday I have my hair appointment and nail appointment. So, right. Oh no, my nail appointment is on Thursday. Okay, so long story short, we won't be able to do the book review this weekend either. I will try my best to do it next weekend though. I should be free next Saturday. So next Saturday we will do the book review. I don't have anything scheduled, okay? So I will see you guys on Monday and then we will schedule the book review for the 16th. All right? Good night, guys. And thank you everybody. Where's my mouse? Oh, there we go. Bye.